Hello, today we'll be looking at perspective grids, what they are, how to make your own in assembly, and finally how to use them to create your artwork. What are they? Perspective grids are designed to help an artist draw correct angles in their composition. There are several types. Today we will be looking at 1, 2 and 3-point grids. Before we go into detail, let's take a look at the assets needed to create each grid. Let's start off by grabbing a simple line from the strokes drawer. Increase the length to the width of our canvas and make sure you have the snapping tool switched on. This is indicated by the top center magnet icon. Let's duplicate our line, rotate it 90 degrees and snap it to the center. Now let's group these two lines and repeat this process one more time. Group and duplicate again. This time, let's use the corner controls of the selection box to manually rotate this group of lines. You can make this as complex as you need, just make sure that all the lines are centered. Here is one I finished earlier. As you can see, I've added a thicker blue line indicating the horizon. This is our 1-point perspective grid, and this grid is perfect for anything with a single vanishing point, like landscapes. As you can see here, I have aligned the river to our grid, so this draws your eye to the mountains in the distance. To increase the depth, I've desaturated the colour of those mountains and add a bear in the foreground to give us scale. Let's move this over to the left and increase the size to reach the other side of the canvas. Because this is made up of strokes, the lines will remain the same thickness. Now, duplicate and place on the other side. This is our 2-point perspective grid. This is an extremely versatile grid and helps to create scenes with 2 different points on the horizon. I've taken this grid again into a landscape canvas and this time chosen a game of pool as the example. The 2-point perspective grid is the most commonly used and for good reason. We get a very clear understanding of where we are and what we're looking at. Finally, let's duplicate again and place this one at the top center. Now, move the other 2 down to the bottom. This is the 3-point perspective grid, and it's necessary for drawing any type of object where you're looking up or down at it, whilst maintaining our 2 points on the horizon line. Let's jump back to our landscape example. For this one, the most important thing was drama, and we're making our viewer feel small because we've established that they're on the ground looking up at a giant skyscraper. I really hope these 3 simple grids will help you in your compositions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.